Hello, hello, hi everyone. Can you hear me okay? Mic's working, everything else hopefully it should be working. Let's go ahead and switch over. Hello. How are y'all doing today? Are we all ready to check out some pumpkins? All right, let me just get some notifications dropped for everyone so they know that we're about to start. And go ahead and set the event to live in the Discord. It's going to take me a couple minutes. I have like so many people to let know. It is time. It's time for pumpkins. Start that event. Good deal. And then we're just going to set the announcement to live as well. Published. All right. Let's see if that gets everyone on board. And while we're doing that, while we wait for people to trickle in, let's go ahead and jump in right into the front page version of the showcase area here. I'll also copy that link and get it pasted over into the game. Not into the game, into the YouTube stream. Okay, let me know if that doesn't show up for you. Hello, everybody. I'm checking out the chat real quick. Hey, Magenta Dragon, Build, Lethal Jelly Bean. There's Heather. Hello, Heather. Hopefully that link got pasted for everyone, but if not, it's the same multiplayer session as shows up at the front page. Only I'm realizing that I'm not able to move just now. That's bizarre. Let me try to reload. It's going to be very hard to run through and check out all these pumpkins if I cannot run. All right, fingers crossed. Almost there. Yay, okay, I can move. All right, I don't know what happened there, but crisis averted. Oh, and I see a lot of teddies. Everybody's got their Ted, and the dragon mask actually layers up pretty hilariously. So does the, like, Mrs. Franken Teddy. This is great. I haven't actually seen the skin with the masks. I love that the eyelashes showed through the front. That's awesome. Hey, Voxelius, Maze, Doodle King, and where's Doodle Knight? Is that Doodle Knight? Yep, that's Doodle Knight. There you are. Let me go pick up a mask as well. I should get into the spirit of things. This one is, I don't know. I feel kind of ghosty. Is ghosty the energy? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Is everyone enjoying the new showcase? Has anyone found the spooky, scary ghost that actually jumps out at you and goes boo? Awesome. Okay. I'm seeing some happy Halloweens in the chat. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope we're all enjoying the festivities. I see a couple of guests even. All right. I think we got enough people to get started. How do you feel about starting this parade? Was that like horns off of the side of it? No, get back here. I want to see. Ah, that's so cool. That's so cool. I like the way the demon mask works with it. Okay, sorry. Yes. I'm gonna stop getting distracted. Yes, let's get this art jam pumpkin train a rolling. All right. Because we have 236 entries to check out. That's a lot. I don't know what our current top number is off the top of my head, but man, 236 people took part. That is amazing. I think that deserves some fireworks. All right. Okay. So the first one on the board is Rocky, who has this very like, I don't know, I kind of see the Rocky Balboa expression, like, you'll never knock me down, right? He's like, it's a sort of defiant look about him, even with the mouth open. Or he's shocked. Maybe he's shocked. We had a lot of expressive pumpkins come in. Some of them were a cry for help. I want to make sure to reach out to I Love Fruit Boxes if you are watching the stream and if you actually need help, please reach out to us on the Discord. You can either take this button over here, or I'm going to plug this several times, I know, throughout the stream, but .bigbang.com/Discord. The devs are always there to help answer your questions. And I hope that you are doing okay. Doodle King is sort of exploring with some pumpkin colors. And Fish God over here, if you watch it, it kind of is looking at you before the full evil, maybe not evil, maybe it's a happy grin. Well, now it's bleeding, so maybe it's an evil grin comes onto the pumpkin. Ah, that's so menacing and cool. Okay. So Ioannis, I want to say Ioannis. It's a cool little colorful face on a blank pumpkin. And I actually like the pumpkins that are white. I feel like they pop a lot when you have like a whole bunch of jack-o'-lanterns. The ones that sort of stand out first to me are the ones that are on pumpkins that are of different colors. So I always like to see those sort of sprinkled in here and there. We got a lot of those. Does everyone have their RL Halloween costumes figured out? Oh, their IRL Halloween costumes? Yes, I do not. I have no plan. My only plan was to get the Halloween candy after. The day after like Halloween is when everything goes on sale, and that's like Halloween for big kids who can't go trick-or-treating anymore is when we get the candy on sale. But yeah, no costume plans. I think maybe I'll just put some spooky attire on to see how it goes. But y'all should tell me your cool costume plans over in the chat. I'm really curious to see what people have in mind. This could make a pretty cool costume head, like if you had this big evil grin with maybe it's glasses over the top of the jack-o'-lantern, like a giant jack-o'-lantern head. Any of these jack-o'-lanterns would have made like great like costume heads. Nice job, Kizzy. I like the way you did the smile on this one. All right. Okay, we're going to get through this. Pneumonotremic is what I think. And if I missaid that, I am very sorry. This might happen a few times. If I don't say your name correctly, I am truly sorry. From the bottom of my heart. Oh, Magenta Dragon says they're going to be a cat. And a Queen of Hearts. Heather's going to be a Queen of Hearts. That's pretty cool. Just made a super glittery crown. Oh, goodness. That's never going to get out of the house. I want to congratulate you on your now glittery house. So Pneumonotremic has this cool, like, spiky black bits coming off of it. It's almost like something's trying to break out of this pumpkin. That's what I see, at least. Macbeth painted theirs. A nice little bit of blue, sort of exploring the voxel object editor I'm getting. Gamer Guy 675. I think your pumpkin is aptly named. It's a goopy pumpkin, and you can see some goop kind of just like where someone has carved into the pumpkin, and then it just sort of exploded in a massive green goop. Very Nickelodeon, for those that remember Nickelodeon's obsession with slime. But yeah, great job, Gamer Guy. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Heather. I've spotted an orca in a tie before I thought I would, but man, this is so cool. Like, this creature is just sort of exploding out of the pumpkin. I'm going to timestamp this at, what is it, 6:09? So they know they can come back and I'm going to say, yeah, over here. Just going to leave myself a little note so that in case Orca and Ataya is not present at the moment, they can still come back and see their awesome dragon pumpkin on stream. Is it? Yeah, Draco Lantern. Draco Lantern. That is cool and massive. And I don't think like anyone else has explored like the idea of like actual limbs popping out the side and like, oh man. All right, that was clever. Okay, let's go on. Tote Beats made this stone slime lingle. And he's also got some claws going on. I see some claw action over here on the left and right. He might be like dragging his pumpkin self towards you, or at least that's kind of how I see it playing out in my head. Man, that's very menacing with him being kind of like a black pumpkin and green slime along the top. Orca said they would be here in 10 minutes or so. Oh, I'm so sorry, Orca. But if it helps, I think yours is number 10 in the float controls when you get to the game. And yeah, it's 6 minutes and 9 seconds. We kind of check it out on stream. Titanic Squish, nice little red pumpkin. I see a little bit of black creeping through, or you like painted it and then kind of shelled it with, or maybe you kind of carved into it some, painted the interior. That's pretty cool. Oh man, Sci-Fi has this like jack-o'-lantern that's pretty animated. That's cool. I love the way the eyes are kind of ebbing right there. It's kind of mesmerizing, Sci-Fi. I'm so tempted to just keep staring at it. Okay. AS2 made this. This one's actually animated too. It's got some like, look at his eyes. They're kind of moving around. And it's, oh, I didn't mean to actually move that part. You see how it's sort of cycling around the bottom and then it comes up onto the top of the pumpkin and then it's the eyes and it comes back down and around. That's kind of trippy. That was really clever. All right. Cult the Sigma is classic art jam pumpkin, classic orange. We love a classic pumpkin. I like the face on this one. He's got the glasses. He's got I think it's a gun. I think he's holding a weapon over here, so it's definitely menacing. I love that you don't have to have like the menacing classic jack-o'-lantern expression to be very threatening. You just hold a gun, give the pumpkin a gun. Now he's threatening. There's no, I think we're all winners. It's really just like everybody comes and they make a pumpkin and there's no competition. Everybody gets a skin who participated. By the way, if anyone hasn't gotten their skin yet, please let us know either via the comments on the game or in the stream chat on the Discord and the events channel. We definitely want to make sure everybody got their skins. But yeah, there's no winners, no losers. Everybody's just having fun and making some jack-o'-lanterns. So many zombie bear skins. Yes, I love it. I love it that everybody turned up in their skins. There's a little dance party happening here in the back. You should join the teddy bear dance party. Get yourself a mask. Maybe get a Dot Big Bang flavored soda at the concession stand. And yeah, come back and join us. But yeah, this is really cool. Failure Manage Pro. Failure Manage Pro. Okay, I see it. Okay, that's cool. A ghosty pumpkin from Doodle Night. Very spooky. Very demure. Go Get a Blue made a nice classic jack-o'-lantern. I love the sort of like sideways grimace on the expression on the mouth here. I Have Broken PC has definitely enough of a functioning PC or phone to have made this lovely art jam pumpkin that even has like a little animated stem. You see that little stem is kind of like swooshing around in the breeze there. Oh, is this another one from Doodle King? Is that 2 for Doodle King? I know some of you have like multiple entries. You're gonna see your name come up every single time, I promise you. This is a nice kind of gothy vampire pumpkin. I think this is sort of like blood hanging out on the top, or at least that's how I like to imagine it. Yeah, blood just hanging out on the top there. All right, this is another one from Doodle Night, our jam pumpkin super turtle. I like that they have like a little turtle face coming out of the front there. That's cute. And the little limbs on this left and right. There's Kevin, and it's got a cool little grimace kind of going on. Again with like the side mouth expression on it. I like when people don't stick with like a uniform mirror across across the pumpkin, and they kind of go with like it's kind of grimacing out of the left side a little bit more than the right. Just break the mirror and make some like funky expressions that way. Max says that they didn't get their skin. Can you let us know what your username is on Topic Bang so that we can make sure you get your skin? And we'll double check that after the stream. Oh, it's another one from Sci-Fi, and this one's got like some pretty cool detail to it. It's got the nice zombie green, and it's got some wounds going on. You can see on the sides here. The big pop bursted wide eyes, and it's kind of like the sort of zombie wide eyes that we went with for Frank and Teddy. You see over here, the one's not wearing a mask anyways, and they've got that big white circled eyes, like kind of adds to the deadness without making it necessarily creepy, but more cartoonish, comedic kind of. And I like that sort of look. You have the same name on Topic Bang. Oh, that's from Heather. Okay, just your handle here. Hollow Warrior. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, Heather's checking. That's cool. Thank you so much, Heather. All right, let's go on to the next one. Julia! God, my jaw is on the floor because this one's like flying. This one gets to fly, and it's very Kiki's Delivery Service. It's very, classic witch vibes with the broomstick and the cauldron and the hat. That's so creative. And like the way you balance the weight of the pumpkin, it just sort of like adds this comedic effect. Like, how in the world is this pumpkin balancing on this witch's broom? It doesn't matter. They're a witch. They can just do that. I love this one so much. That's cool. And the little idle float animation. Love this one. That's awesome. Excellent job, Julia. From Dragon King 1234, got the classic orange. And from Corbin Blobfish, also a nice little orange pumpkin. Oh, we got this like ghosty white one from Foot 21. I love the little white pumpkin. This one has a face. Kind of got a little ghosty face coming out of there. Doodle King is another one. This one's very yellow. It's just a scarecrow pumpkin. I can kind of see it. It's kind of the straw color yellowness to the pumpkin here. Very cool. I think somebody drew like a dragon on this one, or like a little lizard image. I'm not sure. I think that they're like adding shapes to each side of the pumpkin, Cute Bunny was. And they were getting very colorful with it. Pink Salt Butter 67 has a little message for everyone. I'm going to pass it on. Happy Halloween. And I can't read that part. But I can read the Happy Halloween intent along the front, so I'll go ahead and pass on that message. All right, this one's a pumpkin in their slumber, and you can see that they're wearing a little bit of pajamas. Very funny sci-fi, very cute. Very cozy in his Jimmy Jams. Now this one is this one's really cool if you look at it from all angles, but I can't get I'm going to have to jump a little bit so you see like the the three little dragon heads up at the top, and like two on the sides are like breathing fire, and it's got that like, you know that poison apple from that Disney film. Is it Sleeping Beauty? Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. The way they did that sort of red bleeding across the top of the shape, and then like the scully eyes. And there's just so much to look at with this one shadow. I like how you did that. And it really stands out, the red against the purple. Nicely done. Venom fruit blocks fruits. Okay. Snake Lover has a classic little white pumpkin. I can tell you're sort of exploring with the voxel object editor. I hope you're having a good time in it. So is Kiki Riri. Glitter everywhere. They said blue glitter for everyone. Courtesy of Kiki Riri. All right. Snow White. It was Snow White. Oh my gosh, I was so wrong. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, was that the one with the spinning wheel and the needle? And then okay, the apple is Snow White. You are. I trust you, Finn. I trust you 100%. Okay, Draculaura. Lovely little purple pumpkin. And then another one from Shadow. This one's a Jack-o'-lantern classic. This one, you can tell it's kind of lit up inside of the pumpkin here, but it's all drawn across the surface. Doodle King. Another one from Doodle King. This one's very orange. E-Plane is also sort of exploring with color and up against a black shape. I want to live in this. Oh my goodness, an Art Jam pumpkin house from Stardust Cow. That's so, it's so cozy looking. I want to live in the house. I mean, I'm a pumpkin. I mean, I want to live in this particular. But yeah, I love like the little fairy lights that are kind of fluttering about outside of it too. It just adds to that little fantasy element. I like that you actually carved all the way into the pumpkin so we can see all the way through. Sort of imagine a house happening on the inside there. Poggy King drew a nice little jack-o'-lantern face. Ooh, Pikachu did too, but they also kind of have a little animated fire that happens. And you can also tell there's a bit of grass, like a little bit of terrain happening along the bottom. That's a cool idea. Kimura, nice classic orange. Can't beat that. Disney is the best. I don't know, debatable. But you know what? I'll humor it. Disney is pretty good. But yeah. Names aside, this is a pretty cool pumpkin. I like that it's so, you went with the pure black, but here's what you did that makes it pop in a way that I like. You still drew like a face out of the black, which in this particular season, it feels haunting to have this little, oh, hey, Squid Kid. Hey, you made it. But yeah, you see this little spooky face kind of pop through the black in a cool way. Colossal Plays made a classic little jack-o'-lantern face, Art Jam pumpkin. Zayn here made a vampire as well, but theirs has like the little vampire bat ears and the suit and the bloody red eyes, and it's just really cool. Even the fangs on the inside. We love to see that. Oh, I'm seeing some likes. Let me get back here so we can all drop a little like for some of these pumpkins and see it combine through the Stardust Cow. It's just like, hello. Just waving. That's awesome. Okay. Nixon 3 has a nice little orange pumpkin with this like very toothy grin. I like when you space out every tooth, it kind of adds to the like, he's definitely happy, but it's definitely a little creepy, which is definitely in the spirit of things. So just having that like sideways eyes with the space between the teeth It's like a very minimal way of like getting the most for the least amount of sculpting to get a very kind of happy but spooky. It was a nice blend. Natural Guardian here has a pure black face, but they've added some extra pumpkins. And I think that that deserves some appreciation. Like, this is the first one we've seen that, like, the pumpkin is not alone on the stage. He's got a few little buddies. And it's just called Cutie, and I agree. Very cute. Keo Blocks, a little purple pumpkin, blue stem. Almost kind of looks like a candle. Like, I would buy a candle that's like this. Camstar's got a... This one's just like a message board, this pumpkin. It says hello. And also, when you turn it to the side, it's got a jump scare. Boo! Axel Bud, classic jack-o'-lantern face. I tried my best. Good luck to everyone else, though. The positive message for the title is so, it's so charming because it's not a competition. This one, it's not like some people aren't getting their pumpkins added. Everyone that participated, and if your pumpkin doesn't show up here, please let us know afterward. I want to get it added to the showcase. Everyone that participated gets a spot in the showcase, and everybody that participated gets a skin. Everybody wins. It's just about taking part and trying. But I think you did try, and you did an excellent job. All right, this one's from Ragnarok. I think they're starting to check out the voxel object editor, and I wish you the best of luck. Keep having fun with it. Doggy Dog here has a very minimalist approach to their jack-o'-lantern face. You just see like maybe he's doing a squint, and maybe he's kind of giving that little kind of expression with the mouth. That's what I see, at least. Magenta Dragon is saying, everyone's pumpkins are so good. It's making mine look so bad. Stop! Everybody's pumpkins are good. Everybody, like, don't look at your art for something like this in a challenge where nobody wins or loses and say, oh, this one's good or this one's bad. It's really just, this is where I'm at in my art journey right now. And that's okay. And it's good for where you are in your journey. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4 makes me feel like I am talking to a computer when I say that, but that's an excellent username. Is this like also little pumpkins that you're adding around the left and right here, but they're like blue? That's what I kind of want to imagine, but it's a nice little face. Cult the Sigma has another one. This one's normal. I agree, very normal. Foxy's got a red pumpkin. Very demonic, very aptly named. I just like the slits in the eyes and the kind of way that it's got the skeletal nose shape really adds to it. That's cool. And it's either got like veins. I'm not sure, but I kind of imagine them as like veins coming around the side. There's this little bit of extra sculpt that's happening around. This pumpkin for the Pumpkin Art Jam by Glub Fub Agus. Excellent. Pumpkin for the Pumpkin Art Jam. It's a nice little orange pumpkin. This one's cool. It's from SB Television, and they've got a nice little shark going on. You see like the details over here on the side where the eyes are and the teeth, and they've even got some fins. Cat Logan Pro's got a little orange pumpkin. I like that even if people didn't actually like sculpt or carve a jack-o'-lantern, a lot of the pumpkins, because sometimes when we have art jams, they are plain white remixes of the object. They aren't super transformative, and that's fine. They're just like exploring. They found the remix button. Maybe they added a few of the default blue dots and they saved, and that's okay. But I see a whole lot more people found like the bucket tool and managed to paint orange pumpkins. And I'm happy about that. That means like people are finding their way through the object editor and getting the start of something. This one's just like covered in stickers. I like this. I can see the little Among Us. I can see a little nope text. I think that's more Among Us and probably Fire Games. Oh, I wandered too close to the fence. Let me get back outside. Hello, dance party. And you can see like somebody was number 1. You can see the little alien face there. Jen and Nana animated the lights in theirs, but then they also animated the face moving, which I thought was kind of cool. A little flickering jack-o'-lantern light. That was nice. Weston Preston. Nice little orange pumpkin. This one is he's got a little derpy face kind of thing. He's got like the mouth is kind of closed. He's just got the little fangs poking out of the mouth line. I like that. But you've also animated the lights in the eyes. That was cool. E-Plane in very yellow with their pumpkin. And this one is so cute. It's got the little oboe, the little ubu face that I made pink and oboe accurately named. That's very cute. I love the little anime eye. Very adorable. Crafty-qui. Joxel person is lazy archie pumpkin. You know what? It's not lazy. You added some orange to this pumpkin. And that is worth mentioning. Fox Gamer United's got a little face that becomes a witch at the very last frame. You have some little likes for the little witch. And it's even got some whiskers. I noticed that, like off to the left and right. Kind of that little diva whiskers, Oh, I'm seeing something in the chat, but the text is so small for me. Let me see if I can make that a little bigger for myself. You got randomly recommended this? Oh yeah, we do art jams pretty regularly. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, we're on dotbigbang.com and we run a weekly art challenge event once a week. So if you're looking for something that's just voxel objects in general to do, we run an art challenge, and you can go through the portal here to see what our weekly art challenges are like. But the art jams are once every couple of months. I think once every 2 months-ish. We'll have another. We make a base object, and then we tell everybody to save a copy of it, a remix of it, basically, and do something clever and creative and cool. And everybody that participates gets a Franken teddy bear skin, and you can see the reward skin over here that doesn't have any masks and stuff hanging off of it. But yeah, for any of these, if you feel like making a late entries are always welcome. I'll still try to get things added to the showcase, but you might not get the skin now that has automatically been doled out to everyone. But if you want your art to show up in the weekly art challenge showcase or here in the pumpkin showcase, we can always get those added so everybody can see what you made. But yeah, as Heather says, we also do game jams. We just had the summer game jam before this event. I think it was like last month. You've been learning Blender? Oh man, you are going to have such a much easier time here than in Blender. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but I hope you're having fun with Blender. But if you are having any trouble with either Blender or dotbigbang, we have the Discord as well over dotbigbang.com/Discord, or you can take this little button from within the showcase game to reach us on Discord. And me and the other devs, we like to answer questions over there all the time. Somebody has just decided to blink in and out of existence, and I'm trying to figure out how this happens to me. Corora? I'm not sure. The mask keeps cutting off the name. But yeah, it's so strange how that happens. Sometimes people just sort of blink in and out. I also see 2 squid kids. All right, let's keep going. Mimo, Mimoe made this kind of like Invader Zimish green with the pink and blue eye pumpkin. I like that. I think that's the first green pumpkin that we've got, actually. No, we had the zombie one. So that's 2. That's 2 that come to mind. Chimpro69's face is very comedic. I like that one eye is bigger than the other. So it's sort of kind of like he's either like side-eyeing you or he's experiencing something weird and he's kind of going gives you time to do something when you're bored. Yeah, definitely. All right, so this is another one from 11233334, and their face is also kind of got that the eyes and mouth and are all like circles, which is kind of that's kind of cute. It kind of adds a little cutesy vibe to it. Snailian shrooms with the classic art jam pumpkin, and it got a little start to a jack-o'-lantern face, but like no mouth, just the eyes. No mouth, just the eyes. Owl friend has a little bow tie on theirs. It's so cute. I like the little bow. It's so adorable. It's got a little face. AS2 has this really creepy kind of thing going on because they're using the pure black and the very vivid red stands out so much on it, and they animated it and there's all this like detail moving around and it's like, oh man, it's kind of cool, kind of creepy. And a little black pumpkin. And from John Escoda, we have this art jam pumpkin that has like a hole in the face, and then there's kind of like some kind of spooky creature hiding out on the inside, and it's like looking out through the eyes that way. And that's really cool. And you've also got some vines. I like the vine work coming along down the sides here. So you use white one. It's like it kind of makes me think that it's an eyeball with a mouth on it. Like let me just push that back. There's a knife involved and I want to say like a claw hand, and there's just so much to look at with this one that I feel like there's a story, and I want to know what the story is. Robin Hood 7 has a nice little orange pumpkin, and they even like carved a little bit of extra roundness into it. So I like to see that. Like you don't have to stick to 100% of the base shape. I like when people carve into it. Oh, that's a pretty bright one. I like how you've animated this one, Jester. It's like the eyes are on fire, and then there's like a little extra fire coming out of the top of the pumpkin. That's so trippy. Haunted wax pumpkin animated. That's really cool, Jester. K Princess with the pretty purple pumpkin. Doodle Knight. It's got the Franken Teddy inspired zombie pumpkin. I like that there's like a little bit of blood or ketchup. It could be ketchup coming out of the eye. Doodle Knight with another pumpkin. This one's water in theme. And Doodle King's got a little Spider-Man pumpkin. I can see it. It's got the red and the blue. Me not bothered. Me not bothered too. Has this little art jam pumpkin where they sort of drew a little face. You can see a face on it. I can kind of see a couple of faces on it. Like I can see a little, maybe it's a frowny face here on the side, but a happy face here on the front. Hey, it's Magenta Dragon. There's your pumpkin. Are you still in the chat? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. It's your little foxy pumpkin. I like the little sparkle in the eye and the whiskers. That's so cute. It's got the huge eyes. And I kind of see where it's been rotated as well. So like where the stem is where the little snoot is, and that's kind of clever. Yep, that's yours. That's an excellent job, Magenta Dragon. Very adorable. This one's from Voxel Guy 1234. And it's just a little happy face. Just easy peasy little happy face. Oh, I jumped again. No jumping the fence. This one's from Draculaura. And they've got, this one's sort of like a rave pumpkin. You know, it's got every color, kind of rainbows. I love that. This one's from Doodle Knight. Got a little vivid green pumpkin going on. Nature pumpkin. I've lost count of how many Doodle Knight and Doodle King have come by. Y'all are very busy, you two. This one's from YouTube Memes. Another rainbow pumpkin. This is definitely the perfect time for to turn one of these pumpkins into like a disco ball. I feel like I would vote for this one to be the disco ball. And what do you know? It's another Doodle Knight. This one's fire. It's got a nice fire red. Very bright. Banana 67's face on their RGM pumpkin is going to be something that I see in my dreams later tonight. That's definitely going to haunt me. Excellent. Oh goodness, there's so many little details when you add all this sort of texture to the front. It sort of emphasizes all that kind of creepiness, and then you add the little redness around the mouth and the eyes just to help them stand out amongst all the texture. I see what you're doing. Bobby's got a nice classic orange, and they even added a little bit to the stem. I like that. Doodle Knights, totally normal pumpkin. How many totally normal pumpkins have you made, Doodle Knight? AMR JMR 1657 is making, I think that they extruded some so that they could carve more in. I made this pumpkin a couple of voxels thick so that people could have some amount to carve in, but if they wanted to carve like all the way through and have a hollow pumpkin, they still could. But oh, it even has a little hello on the side. Hello. Okay. Rose 810s. Oh, the fireworks. It's nice and vivid and orange. Sort of a red orange even. Kind of like a blood orange. Noah Joe's. Oh, this one. I remember it's got this animated face going on. And then you can see like the little bruise starting. And he's like mad about it. And then kind of, okay, then the bruise goes away. And he's happy again. That's it's so adorable. My version of Archie Pumpkin. That's cute, Noah. That's really cute. E-plane. Hey, it's Kamora. Kamora finds it funny too. So this is from E-Plane. And I think has this kind of like green spider web happening across the front of the jack-o'-lantern. That's pretty cool. Another Doodle Knight. This one's yellow. Yep, and it was all yellow. That is accurate. It's, what do you know? It's my boy Marcus. And I think either there's a message here or a face. There's like a lot of connected line that kind of implies that there's a message here, but I'm not sure what the message is. Hey, sci-fi. I see you running circles. I see you. You missed yours. It was about like I want to say 5 minutes or so ago, but it's probably within the 50s on the float controls if you are looking for your entry. But it was pretty cool. I liked it. The little zombie. That was really cool. Okay. Oh, wait. No. This way. This way. Hey, it's... Wait. No. Sci-fi, come back. Didn't notice you had multiple entries. I'm sorry. This one's also really cool. This one's a murder pumpkin. Did you give it a knife? Is that a knife covered in blood? Oh, goodness. Okay, and that's like, oh, that's the other hand of the pumpkin. Okay, so one hand is holding like a knife. I'm very threatened by this one. That's very, which is I think the intention. Very murderous, this pumpkin. Very accurate. Heather made a cute little kitty cat pumpkin. Nice little whiskers and a little ambient glow hanging out on the inside of the pumpkin, just painting that interior, that little bit of a fainter yellow, and that's that natural glow. Nicely done. Big boy Ben 12325 has it's a cool little jack-o'-lantern with the mouth doing that little mouth tilt. He was spreading strawberry jam. Yep, Sci-Fi Magenta Dragon has told me that he is spreading strawberry jam, and now he is a lot friendlier in my eyes. This one's from Flame Game, and they've got this one that it's kind of carving itself. I feel like that makes it more haunted, doesn't it? Hold on, let's watch it happen. Okay. You can see the little teeth coming in, and then, oh, no, just the one tooth. Nope, there's two teeth. That's cool. And then it sort of blinks on and off. That's really cool. This one's it's kind of like an episode with the length of the animation frames. Just kind of, where's it going to go? Is it going to have like the full on creepy teeth, or is it just two teeth? Okay, cool. This one's from Sasa22. And this one is so chill. This one is Max chillin'. This pumpkin. It's like, I don't need no orange paint. I don't need nothing. I'm just a happy little pumpkin. I'm just chilling with this little blue hat on my head. Batman Dude 2 has made theirs blue and like also on fire. I think it's fire coming out of the top. That's pretty, yeah. I wish I had like a fire emoji. I feel like that should add that to the rotation of emojis. Because this one's definitely fire. Astral Ninja with the classic orange. Doodle Knight. This one's ground pumpkin. Okay, so you've made one for every element, I'm realizing. But I'm wondering which element was yellow. Lots of animation ones this jam. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of animated pumpkins this time around. Cat vibes with the purple. Very magenta-y purple, but I like the blue stripes. It kind of makes it very pop art, you know? When you have the shadow color be very like brighter and different in hue. Hey, it's another one from Sci-Fi. There's you. Hey. So I'll leave a like for Sci-Fi, who I think also drew something here on the side. So I want to make sure I get everyone to tilt their camera so they can see. Because I had to pick which angle of this you would have to have the most visibility on. And I chose the pumpkin face, creepy art champ. But I did like this little figure that you've got over here on the side as well. It's been like, I think this pumpkin may have unalived a stick figure over here. Or he's just sleeping in ketchup. Or what was it? Strawberry jam. Strawberry jam. All right, Angel Kitten 445 made a hollow fall pumpkin that is grumpy. And I can kind of see the grumpiness. I feel like he's got his eyes are a bit closed. He's like, I don't wanna. It's ketchup. Yep, definitely ketchup. Hollow Warrior. It started with I think the starter object pumpkin, which I'm totally fine with. I mean, it's still a pumpkin. Ghost Pumpkin, Dappy Bang Halloween Art Jam. I like this. He's kind of like bouncing up and down. He's got a frowny face drawn on his face, but the fact that he's sort of bouncing up and down makes me think he's happy. A lot of ketchup this time of year. Yep. A lot of people wondering why they ran out of ketchup for their fries, and it's all been stolen so that they can use it on their murderous pumpkins. I didn't notice this before. Oh gosh, Emmy Pig, when I was looking at this this one, I was looking at it from the front, and I'm just now noticing that there's faces on the left and right of it. That's cool. Is that like okay, so I think this one's like a vampire, and then you got, the Frankenstein one. Is there one on the back? Oh man, I can't jump into edit mode and see, but I want to so badly. I'm gonna have to find out after the stream. Emmy Pig, that was really, really cool. I wish that I could get like a control, in so that people could rotate the pumpkins with a button. I was sketching out how I could improve this earlier, but I'm open to ideas if y'all have them too. But yeah, if there's some way I could get the pumpkins to be turnable while they're up here, that would be really cool. All right, but that's for later. Bobby has made this really trippy one with like they went with the very pale exterior with the very colorful eyes interior, which just adds to the menacing, makes them eyes really pop when you do that. I like that. They even have a little message. It's just going, ah. I don't know if he's screaming or if he's humming to music because you can see he's got some headphones. This one might be just sort of humming along to a song. There's a story here. I know it. TikTok memes making their classic orange pumpkin. 2024 pumpkin. Hey, this one's from Doodle King, and it's got some glasses. He's old. Glasses does not mean old. But he might be old anyway. I just like the little face, like the little mouth expression, because it looks like his tongue is sticking out. That's so cute. Random person says, "Sup, Summer Sky." Hello, random person. Welcome. I don't know if you're in the game with us in a moment. Maybe I should actually. I've seen some people come in and out of the chat here. Let me go ahead and repaste the link so people don't have to scroll up. But yeah, we're in this game at the moment, checking out what everyone made for the not weekly art jam, for the pumpkin art jam. Okay, random person says that evil pumpkin with the dead stick figure was sci-fi. Yeah. Oh, you're sci-fi. Oh, random person, you're sci-fi. Oh, welcome. Okay, hi. Oh, so you're already in here. Yeah, you've got some really cool pumpkins in this one. Very murderous. Very, I like that I like your pumpkins, but I also like that they are safely behind an invisible barrier from me. Because one of them is holding a knife and I am very scared. I mean, that was sci-fi with ketchup. Yeah. But yeah, welcome to the stream chat, sci-fi. All right, so this one's from Cool Girl. And I like the little mask that it's wearing, dressed for Halloween as a vampire. And his name is Phil. I love that there's lore to this one, and it's all hanging out in the title. Like he's got the little vampire mask and the wings. It's so cute how like the mask the mask only covers his eyes and doesn't go across the face. And it also doesn't cross all the way across the eyes. It just sort of hangs out really tightly against the eyes in the middle of the face. It's sort of funny, but also very cute. I like this. All have painted Doodle on their art jam pumpkin, but if you look around, they've also painted the other sides. I think there's another Doodle face on the opposite side, but you can also see a little something suspicious over here on the left. Oh, I think Maze is dropping emojis in the chat, but I can't see. It's so small. Oh, it's a little wave and a hi. Oh, hello. I know, right? So much ketchup. Yes. Oh my gosh. I didn't notice this one was animated before. I had the game paused when I was like checking these entries out for that is so cool. Oh, with the arm and it kind of like slaps against the ground before it like claws its way back. That is so. It goes from cute to I'm gonna get you to brah. That I'm just floored with this one. That's so cool. But Gorilla also animated hers in the way like the pumpkin opens up and the little maybe it's a cat, maybe it's a cat and pumpkin. Hey, if it fits, it sits. And if it's in a pumpkin, what do you know? That pumpkin going raw. It really do be going raw. In the coolest way. I was not expecting that. Oh, is that like candy corn or candles? Have I found a candy corn brother out there? Someone else that also appreciates a good piece of candy corn when the season's right? Heather says cats are liquid. I agree, that's accurate. But yeah, Voxel Cat God, if you're out there and you like candy corn, we're friends now. But also, I just love that he's got the bloody eyes. Let's go ahead and address that because that is very cool, but also very haunting. Skyblade's kind of got this cartoonish approach with the black outlines along the outside of the mouth and even across the little like dips where shadows should be in the pumpkin shape. And I appreciate that. It's kind of got this, it feels very cartoon. Voxel with the animated wings that kind of turn on the 3/4. I see you. Okay. My goodness, it's a flex. But you've also like textured the bottom of the pumpkin, like just a little bit of extra shadow, or that it's been sitting out in a field, right? And a little bit of light in the eyes. There's just so much going on. I just love that wing flap, and it loops just nicely. It really does just loop perfectly. And even the little bit of ears on top kind of dip as he flies upwards. I see you. I see what you're doing. Dragonlight. I love the very, very blue, very small eyes. Small with an OL. I'm jealous a pumpkin has wings, but I don't. You know what? Yeah, when do we get wings? I can hear this one, Poke Ninja. I want you to know that. So it's just called Nyan Pumpkin. But I can and it loops around too. It loops all the way around until it gets back to the front of the cat. For those that know the song, I hope you hear it too. Nyan, 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 nyan. D-Bash has a nice little jack-o'-lantern. This is called Funny Pumpkin. He's got that sort of toothiness, but very like single voxel thick toothiness. Kind of adds a little bit of viciousness in the expression. Cheese Ball Plays has been adding some cheese to their pumpkin. Or, I don't know, maybe that's not cheese, unless it's like Cheeto orange cheese. Build 585. Oh, they've animated the carving of their pumpkin. Let's see if I see a little candle on the inside. Yeah, I see it in there. That's cool. Nicely done. Bebops. Oh gosh, the face. It's like they're throwing paint splatters on it. And the one that drips a little bit at the end is like the extra cherry on top that really makes you feel like somebody's throwing paintballs at this pumpkin. That's cool. Link from Breath of the Wild has an Art Jam pumpkin. I didn't know Link would grace us, but he did with this one. It's got one little wing off to the side and a big triangle grin. It's very toothy. Oh man, Death in a Pumpkin from Optimus 77. It's giving. Oh, is that like a little? Is it the letter N or is it like a slash mark? Because he's got a knife hanging out in the top. That's so creepy, so cool with like the menacing eyebrows cutting into the expression and the big red cheeks. It's just sort of. I want this one to be like a custom head because it's very menacing, but it's also like it could make a good head object to me. Miami making the orange pumpkin. Joxel Person. Hey, this is the second one from Joxel Person, isn't it? I think so. And they made a starter object pumpkin that sort of glows with the light. Lonely Alchemist has that sort of sunken in eyes that sort of follow you around. You know that effect? If you carve far enough in and you just sort of draw where the eyes are supposed to be, then when you turn, it kind of makes it appear as though the eyes are following you around. And I kind of love that effect. I also love the little droopy mouth expression. Very ghastly, very ghosty, very cool. It's your boy Goku making an art jam pumpkin, nice little jack-o'-lantern face. And this one's so happy from Saber. Very vivid orange. The nameless one. Oh, they went full hollow with theirs, so they kind of carved all the way in. And you can see some nostrils for theirs. That's cool. Voyaging Pirate as my, and I think you were about to start spelling out pumpkin, but I'm glad you didn't have to like commit all the way to that. We can tell it's yours. It's got the name. You're safe. But that's cool. Slim Shady's did the same thing with theirs. Got the little eyes hanging out so that they follow you around, kind of sunken into the form. That's so Fred's friendly pumpkin. Friendly? I mean, he's got that big toothy grin. He must be, very friendly. Oh, he's got a little face, a doodle hiding out in a pumpkin, like his little doodle. You can see him? He's so small. He's got a little window where you can just see inside. That's really cute, So Young. Very adorable. Why does Slim Shady's pumpkin look creepy? It's not creepy. It's friendly. It said it in the name. This one's from the Gator. It's just a little art jam pumpkin. This one is the most like illustration of a jack-o'-lantern because it's got the swirl in the stem, a little bit of extra leaf at the bottom here. I like that little detail. And just like those sort of classic little triangle eyes and a triangle mouth. Hey, it's your boy Goku again with another orange pumpkin. This one's got a tall stem. Sci-Fi, it's you. It's another one of yours. Are you here? Because, like, this one's pumpkin television. Or maybe he's just mesmerized because he's watching the pumpkin television. You know what? Same. It's an interesting... There he goes. There you are. That is really cool. I can see this being like a TV screen. We're just watching the Purple Channel together, don't you know? This one's from Zan, Vampire Pumpkin with No Wings. They took another one's remix and they just took the wings off. And now he's just a nice little pumpkin in a suit. This one's so happy from Into Breath Fan. Our jam pumpkin and tree. It's just like the little cutesy smile with like the eyes closed, but they're like happy eyes when they do that little hoop shape. You had to make it ASAP because the jam is almost over. I mean, isn't this like the third or fourth one, Sci-Fi? You can take your time. You only need to do it once. Everything after that is just for fun. Georgetown Bob made one, and this one's kind of chilling. I think this one's kind of maybe he's wearing shades. I think that's what I'm seeing. I think he's wearing some shades. What a real cool dude, Georgetown Bob. HTTPS with the purple pumpkin. And you got another nice little orange pumpkin. This one's got a cool face to it. Ole bro. Big wide mouth. Big grin. Just called Da Pumpkin. But I like that you've kind of put a little spot of sparkle in the eye. Orbiter's got a cool jack-o'-lantern. This one's got the it's not like an even mouth, so that you have like the mouth being more closed along the sides and more pinched and elongated is a cool way to get an extra little bit of creepy factor in your faces. I like that this one has a flower on it from Rainbow Unicorn. Theirs has some eyelashes, but it's also like cute because it's got a flower, but it's also menacing and spooky because it's got vampire teeth. It's everything. It's the whole package. Oh, I think Colossal Plays may have found a remixable version of a Heather's or Punkarillas, and they've kind of done Eloise from Brianna, I think. Brie plays. How her cat is very gray. 112333 third entry is I think a more ketchup covered Art Jam pumpkin. And Death Cat has been exploring with color. It's very covered in glitter. Hey, it's another one from Sci-Fi. And this one has the jet wings on the back that from Mech Over, I believe. Is that right? Or it's the ones you're wearing, basically. So you also wanted your pumpkin to have a jetpack? Or is this like your self-portrait? Oh, I see it now. Okay. I didn't know that that's how your avatar was dressed. So that's what you made as like self-portrait pumpkin. Okay. Okay. That's cool. I'll leave a little likes. Leaving some likes. Lucas XP had some bleeding eyes with a toothy grin that kind of animates pumpkin. Happy Halloween, Arch. Thanks for the happy Halloween, Lucas. I hope you have one too. Get yourself some candy. Go trick-or-treating if you can. Bepsi Bubbles has a very like happy, like just the wideness of the grin just gives absolute joy for me. It's Big Boy Ben with another Art Jam pumpkin. This one's nice and smiley, but it's kind of got the ooh-woo. I can see the ooh-woo mouth, the little cat smile. You missed the doodle art jam. Oh no, if you still want to do the doodle art jam, like you can still remix that doodle object. And yeah, just let me know either on the Discord or somewhere and I'll try to get them added to the showcase. Yeah, don't feel like you missed out. Like at any point in time you can still share art jam entries in the Discord and all the devs will see it, you know. D3 Cyberdude 127 has an Art Jam pumpkin that looks like it's covered in either butter or honey. I'm not sure. Alice Palace 123's got one, very orange. And Ginananas has one that's sort of lighting up. It's got that little flicker wink, it says. I like those little flickers of light. When people choose to add that little bit of extra detail, it's much appreciated. Warrior Queen 321's got the perfect fall pumpkin. Perfection. Hey, it's another one from Doodle Night. This one's air. So what have we got so far? We've got water, earth, fire, air. Is that all of them? Have I caught them all yet? All the elements, the elemental pumpkins. This one's from Cuddly Hammer. And I like that this one has like the little bit of yellow in the center of each shape, but not all the way around. So it kind of feels like it could be glowing eyes, but they're really up against the edge of the interior of the pumpkin. You realize your water pumpkin is not made? No, if it's a Sci-Fi, I don't know if you were doing every element pumpkin as well, but I remember passing a water pumpkin. Was that? I'm not sure. Anyway, Volkspersons animated the stem of their pumpkin and some of the bits of orange glow along the outside. It's Mithrigan. Sorry, it's Megan. I'm sorry. I have to say it that way at least once. But this one's very cute. I love the heart-shaped mouth. Was that Megan who just ran close to the fence? But yeah, this one's very adorable. It's got the sparkles in the eyes. Ah, pumpkin, it's so cute. LOL. I agree. This one's from Duck Girl. Very orange. Another one from Poggy King, also very orange. See what I'm saying? Like everybody figured out where the bucket tool was this time. I am happy about that. Like the amount of objects that were left blank because people didn't know where they were has been like drastically fewer, and I appreciate that. So hey, it's a Squid Kid, and he's got the animated mouth. Is Squid Kid still around? I saw him dancing earlier. Do they know that they're your pumpkin's on stage? Get back here. He's smiling down at us. Or laughing down at us. I like that you've animated the bottom part of the mouth here. It kind of adds, because you can't, if you're not moving your whole head, you're only probably moving your jaw. Even when you're not actually working with a creature with an animated jaw, that's kind of where you want to animate from, is opening from the bottom. It's because that's what we're used to seeing, and I think you've done a good job with that. So excellent work, Squid Kid. Kabaxi Warrior has the most, like, it's the everything pumpkin. It's got something going on at every angle. It's got the horns. It's got, I think, another horn that is also, they're all sort of dripping blood, and there's like the bloody toothy grin and popping out eyes, and either like a sword has been driven through it. I think that's what I'm looking at. But gosh, just, it's very pop and very vivid. I like that bit of texture that you've added all the way around the weapon that's kind of going through it here, or Vine. Dirt Nation says they left the game. Oh no, it's okay. You can come back whenever. This one's from Gray, and they've definitely got a very gray pumpkin. And I like that they've kind of kept the shadow color on the inside and sort of carved into it. Kieran CM has this, I think it's like a melting face. Like they started carving the jack-o'-lantern, and then the carving itself started to sink and droop, and that's a cool effect. RSJSN has a little blinking expression on theirs called Strange Pumpkin. I like that it's sort of like painted up here and over along the top. Aquaman's Art Jam Pumpkin is very blue, dabba-dee dabba-die, with a nice little bit of lit up interior of the mouth. In fact, you never knew how the object things works. You made your ice cream truck without the shape or the face right now. It's okay. There's always room to go back and do some more. It's so as Art Jam Pumpkin has this sort of like, you can see the red teeth kind of popping out against the shadow of the interior of the mouth. The eyes hang out at the very tippy top of the pumpkin. U-Planes is very, it's kind of giving Venom, this one. You know, it's with like the white teeth and face along the black with the white stripes. It gives Venom to me. Oxel Cat Gods. Looks like they drew like a flower into the front of it. And then there's Fun Me, which has like a really scary pumpkin face. And then a lovely little message here on the side that just says run. I feel like I need to be running by now. So thanks for the warning. Help. Help is written on the other side. It's clever. Little Lars. This one's so like the purple pumpkin. It's kind of got the batty eyes. Not eyes, ears. Batty ears over to the sides of it. That's so adorable. But he's also like, he's snoozing. Wait, see the little Z's? Sorry, it's such a dark background. But I see the little comical Z's. The snoozing Z's. Doggy Dog is having a rave with all the purple and green on their pumpkin. Devil's got a blue pumpkin that occasionally smiles at you, but for the most part, he's just kind of hanging out. Oh, there's the smile. And Pixel Dragons is very vicious looking. Like the shadow, they've kind of given this sort of twisted curving along all the ridges of the pumpkin, and then they kind of carve this very vicious looking face into it. That's really cool. So a random person's asking, or sci-fi's asking, and Heather, Voxelius equals best and most creative. Oh, that's not fair. That's, well, we work here. So that's not really fair. I think there's a lot of creative people that are on here. We've just been, because it is our, it's our 9 to 5, right? So we're making art for the platform from 9 to 5. So you just see us around a lot more. I think that's the only difference. I think you're very creative too. Jock's a person once. Art Jam Pumpkin was reaching out for me in a way I was totally not expected for, so I had to jump away for a second. But it's okay. I'm okay now. Jump scare. That's pretty funny though. That's really cool. Oh, is it also saying like help? Yep, there it is on the side. It's very red. And this one's so cute. Let's get that happy Halloween. Thank you, Mitsuri Kanroji. I hope you have a happy Halloween as well. Doodle Kings is pretty blue. Ice Queen pumpkin. Okay, I can see the icy kind of colors in this one. I love how High Seas has like the eye just sort of hanging out outside of the pumpkin here. Oh, that's so cool. And you can still see like the little bit of flickering flame animated. And the extra cherry on top for me is like the little bit of droopy, I want to say like pumpkin guts, the interiors of the pumpkin just sort of drooping out through the mouth. That's cool. Zombie pumpkin from High Sea. That's cool. I made some very boring rocks and buttons. Yes. If you actually look at my objects too, you'll notice that there's just a lot of white squares that I just needed to be white squares of a certain size for a certain thing that I was working on at the time. Anime fan 114's Art Jam Pumpkin is a Ketchup fan. Oh boy, Ketchup fan, do I have good news for you. Everything. All the ketchup all over this place. There's so much ketchup going on here today. No shortage, anime fan. But I love the fire in his eyes. Just in his eyes, not in the mouth. Oh man, Pump, this one's so spooky. Just the jaggedness of the teeth and that his face moves like just for the one frame. That's so vicious looking. I love it. Spike Balls is very cute with like the very small, like SMOL, small mouth. Very adorable. Nimalols. Oh, I didn't even realize we had run so long. Oh, goodness. Nimalols is getting very colorful and glittery with theirs. And we have Zeons. It's getting very red. Nice little bits of yellow. Stripes of black. Slaughterer. Oh, man. Saint Pumpkin Slaughter. That is such a... This pumpkin's in a metal band. I know it. It's like the kind of name you get when you're in a metal band. She's got one that says Itadori Sukuna. I can tell you're an anime fan. I am also a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. I think that's what that's from, right? Yosher Plus Plus, making a very determined pumpkin. Yep, I agree. He looks very determined. It fills me with determination. It's got. I hope that's not a little sad face on the side here. I will. I think is written over here on the right. Yes, very determined. This one. Mace is more ketchup. Same with random person. Don't worry, there is no shortage. Hey, it's Me Not Bothered again. Me Not Bothered's Art Jam Pumpkin. Oh, this one's got little vampire fangs hanging out on the inside. Oh, whoa, this one transforms a lot more than I thought it did, too. Oh, that's cool. It starts with an O and the shape of the mouth kind of widens out. That's cool. Oh, wait. Made Art Jam Pumpkin. I hope you're having fun with the voxel object editor. Hey, it's another vampire pumpkin, but with eyes that watch you. Oh, you're doing the sunken eye trick with it. Yeah, I see it. I see what you're doing, Zan. Hey, it's another one from Doodle Night. This one's Archie Pumpkin. This one's just mad. He's not an element. He's just mad. See the little eyebrows? He angry. 104. Here's a little orange Archie Pumpkin. Hey, it's Game Test. Is Game Test with us at the moment? They've been making a skating board car thing. I was kind of wondering if their Art Jam Pumpkin would also be chilling on a skateboard, but I just kind of like the expression that you've gone with here. Minecraft Pumpkin. Is that the face from the Minecraft Pumpkin? It's been so long since I've played. I like that though. This one's from Good Sandwich 123. This is doing kind of a blink. It says just like the Cyclops thing. I don't think anyone else has done kind of a Cyclops look for their pumpkin. And it's a very detailed eye, just that it takes up so much real estate on the model. Gives you all this room to add these little sparkle details on the inside of the eye. Very cool. It's Me Is 123 has one that is, it's ketchup. It's not bleeding. It's spilling ketchup out of his eyes and mouth. And he's covered in vines. I like the vine work. Just a little, I think, thorns on the left and right of the vines kind of add to it for me. Oh, we hit 200, y'all. There's only 36 to go. What's y'all's favorite pumpkin so far? Okay, so this one's from Hell's Destruction, and this one also has a knife just sort of stabbing into the top, but he doesn't look bothered by it, does he? He just looks happy. It's like, I'm cool with this. This is fine. I meant to have that there. That's my hat. This is from Dancing Dingo, and I think this one's talking to me the way that the mouth is animated. Or he's like becoming angry. That's what I think. Yeah, it's kind of like dipping the eyebrows down like that. Okay, I can see it. Luxelia's, I love this sort of like melting sadness in the face here. Sad flickering Archie Pumpkin. It's just nicely done. Little, very expressive. The more you bend the corners of the mouth, the stronger the expression rate. So, nicely done. This is from Snake Eyes 911. And I think it's a pumpkin eat pumpkin world. And this art really speaks to me. It's all about, being the little guy in a world full of giant pumpkins. I'm sorry, I'm messing with you. I like the X's for the eyes though. That's kind of a style choice that I hadn't seen elsewhere in the jam so far, and I like that. Young boy. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed rotating this one, I think. But you can still see the face over here from this side. And he's so smiley. And he's got little bat wings. I'll come back and make sure I can let me just leave myself a little note for 204 so I remember to come and rotate that entry. There we go. No, they are so artistic. They are artistic. Everybody here is artistic. We've all made art today. Unicorn Girl 9. Hey, it's Unicorn Girl again. Little orange pumpkin. Turkey sandwich is exploring with the blue. This one's so cute. It's got a little flower on their vine. My happy jam pumpkin with a heart. And a little blush, like the flower-shaped blush is just adorable. Maximum adorable. Very, very cute. Hey, it's rainbow dance time. We got another one from Doodle King. This one's very colorful. This one's from Galaxy Linda. Got the little art gym pumpkin with the lights flickering on the inside. But this one is like the smoothest, the most buttery smooth light transition I've seen so far. Like with the way that they've animated the glow. Excellent job here. And we got Voxel Cat God 69420. Why did I read that out loud? Oh, well. I do want to appreciate that you put little red candles off to the side. It's very Halloween themey. And this one's got this very minimalist face, like just the thinness of the lines is also like a good way to get that creepy factor going. Did a good job with that one. This one looks so smug. Puppet Master, what has your pumpkin done? I feel like it's supposed to be in trouble for something, like it's getting away with a crime. And I need to know what it is. That's fine. Oh, wait, this one? Wait, this one? Or the one before? Voxel Cat God? It's from 723. Is it this one? Because I think that is really cool. If you're in the showcase with us, leave a little like. So it's from Bap. We've got the small Bap's Art Jam pumpkin, the little small face. He's just happy. I like to see it. You got some sticks or arms, I think, hanging out with the pumpkin from Kiel Feli. That pumpkin looks kind of zesty. Yes. Hey, it's sci-fi. Split opened pumpkin. And that's accurate. I see how you have a little bit of pumpkin guts along the inside. I don't think anyone's really like embraced that pumpkins have all the seeds on the inside in the way that you have with yours. Don't know everyone's YouTube names versus in-game names. Yes, there's so many names going by. But that's awesome though. I like that so many people turned up to see their pumpkins. This one's from Daniel 8. Got a little bit of orange. I see some specks of orange where they're starting to color their pumpkin. Hey, it's Doodle King. And you made the little doodle face do the mouth animation, the little mop. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I don't know how to actually describe that. Opening and closing the mouth the way that Doodle does and the little animations that we have. That's nicely done. Sparson123 made the extra scary Halloween pumpkin. I can tell where the extra has been added. You had some extra ketchup trails along the mouth here. Very extra scary. And it's another one from Sci-Fi. This one's Evil Pumpkin. Is that like a little upside down crescent where the top center of the head is here? Because that's pretty cool. I like that this one has like a big expression, but it's all pinched to the bottom half of the pumpkin, which makes it look like the pumpkin is looking up at you with its chin down like this, without having to move the actual model at all. So where you position your face actually gives this sort of effect. This one's from Alien Haka. We got a little orange with red stripes. And it's another one from Doodle King. I have lost count, Doodle King. You are so busy. Oh, it's an emergency. What happened? That's not how it looks like? What do you mean it's not how it looks like? Is it? All right, let me know how you want it displayed, if it needs to be moved or rotated, and I will make sure that I get that. So 218 needs, if you can see it. I can't. Yeah, just let me know in the chat how you want it to be presented, and I can make sure that it shows up that way in the future. This one's a vampire pumpkin from Doodle King. Even his eyes are little triangles, little teethy triangles, little eye triangles. Very cute. And you got another Ice Queen. Oh, I think that's a duplicate. It might be. It might be. Maddoxel has one that has like one eye, just one glowing eye staring at you with the stripes, really dark stripes. The whole object is under the stand. Ah, okay. Okay, so I'll make sure that it gets lifted so that in the future everybody can see what the rest of the model looks like. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Sorry, I had to say it at least once. Has been having fun with orange. It's a little bit more of a classic orange pumpkin. And Luna's made a little happy face on theirs. Heaven has like a little blink animation I like to see. Very cute. RFR's got the classic orange. And this one is just Linda, Galaxy Linda. I need you to know that I like how much you've like. You gave him a little something to drink in case your pumpkin gets thirsty. I would never have even thought to leave a little sippy cup out for my my jack-o'-lanterns, but you did. It's very considerate. I love to see it. DJ Horror Man has made a very scary pumpkin, which is a massive scowl kind of going on with the one little tooth hanging out in the bottom left corner. I love to see that. This is from Alice, getting very yellow and covered in, that's definitely ketchup. Oh man, Tyson, this one actually, just that his iris takes up that much space within his eyes, and then like the smile kind of jumps in when you're not ready for it. Extra super scary. Art Jam crying pumpkin. Oh no, he is gonna, I see the little water droplets now. Oh, Tyson. This is another one from Voxel Cat God, and I feel like this one is eating its way. It's so cute and small and happy until the pumpkin just starts opening up into the abyss. It's very. Oh, you're a Voxel Cat God? Oh, hey, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Saw you earlier. Sorry. Now I see what you mean. Just sort of play the float and look for problem. Yeah, that's true. We kind of run the script that kind of grabs all the objects. It's using the voxel object. Center, that little plus mark on the ground when you're in the voxel object editor, is what's going to be like the ground when we bring it into the game automatically. So that's why it's not appearing as it should. This is Trevor Official, and this one's like very kind of comical how everything is outlined, but also just I need you to see it a little bit from the side because he's even got like the, you know how that cartoon wolf kind of does the awooga and his eyes pop forward and so does his mouth a little bit. I feel like that's what this model is doing, and I'd kind of love to see that sort of comical extrusion with the big surprise face. Spooky Happy Pumpkin from Trevor. Got another one from Doodle Knight, Solar Striker Pumpkin. If there's a story to this one, I'm not sure. Solar Striker, is it another user from the platform? Mowers is very like very vivid green popping out of the black. His name is Screamy, and he's happy to see. Well, he might not be happy. Maybe it's a grimace. Yeah, he's got the angry eyebrows. Sweet Candy's got the Frankenstein pumpkin. I think those are little slash mark eyes, or did I miss it in the faces on the other side? I really hope not. I'm going to check this one as well, 235. Check 235 for face. And just make sure. But I like that you sort of did a little fan art of the Franken-Teddy Frankenstein pumpkin. That's excellent. Voxel Cat God's done like a. Oh, this one's 999. This might be a different person. I'm not sure if it's the same person or not, but I like the classic ghost, the sheet ghost look with the, like you start carving out a hole in a sheet and it never is quite the perfect like face shape. It always droops like this. That is yours? Oh, hey, awesome. I love your little sheet ghost. It's right up there with my favorites. And I think that's our last one. Yeah, we made it to 236, everybody. Voxel Cat God bringing us home with the sheet ghost pumpkin. Well, thank you all for tuning in and having a little impromptu dance party with us and all of our awesome pumpkins. You don't remember Sweet Candy's pumpkin having a face? Okay, I'll check to be sure, but yeah, I don't think I missed, except for that one face so far. But yeah, congrats everyone. Thank you for everyone that tuned in, and thank you for taking part. And I hope you had fun carving pumpkins with us and enjoy your skin And if you're looking for more things to do on Topic Bang, definitely check out the weekly art challenges that we host over in the Discord. Or you can find a little link to it up here at the top. But I can also just to bring us home here, I'm gonna teleport us so I can grab the link and drop that in the chat as well for the VOD folk. And let's just grab this little link so that anybody that's looking for more things to do can join us for our weekly art challenges. Week 4's prompt is creature. And yeah, if you haven't gotten your skin, again, please let us know either on topicbang.com/Discord or in the comments on the game, and make sure that we get everyone that participated into the showcase and awarded their skins. I hope you all have a happy Halloween. Enjoy, have so much candy, but don't get sick. Have exactly the amount of candy it takes before getting sick, and then stop. And I hope you have many tricks and many treats. All right, y'all. Happy Halloween, and goodbye, everybody. See y'all at the next Art Jam. Bye-bye.